from my boy Jubert. All right, we're on to week 4. We're on to week 4. Belichick there. You like that? Week 4 of the NFL season. Week 3 saw our Patriots defeat the Raiders 36-20.
We're on to Cincinnati.
We're on to Cincinnati. Unfortunately, we're on to Kansas City. No.
There's a
What?
Yeah.
I'm scared. So how you doing, Spencer?
I'm doing well. I'm nervous just as much as you are for this weekend too. After watching that Kansas City and Ravens game, man, I'm a little shocked. In our league, I told you the week before that I switched and I picked the Ravens to upset the Kansas City, and clearly I'm wrong.
Man, it was brutal. And I had in my fantasy league, I had Mark Ingram and Andrews at tight end, and I needed 20 points to win my for the week, and I couldn't. I think I got like combined 5 points from those guys.
Jeez.
I know. I was just like, I'm in good shape. I have 2 guys left. He didn't have anybody left. I needed 20 points. I'm like, I could do this. This is, we'll get it done. Nope, that wasn't the case. I did go in my picks. I did go with Kansas City in that game, but I thought it'd be close. But so yeah, Patriots traveling to Kansas after a 36-20 victory. Cam Newton looked good, 17-28, 162, 1 touchdown. How about Rex Burkhead? Did you see his runs?
I did. 3 touchdowns.
Beast.
Right?
I think he ended up with 2, but that one run was just beauty, and then he just jumped in the air and flipped into the end zone.
He's a short little dude, man. He's tough to grab.
Yeah. Man, I hope he can perform like that the rest of the year.
Well, it'd be good because it kind of takes some stress off some guys. I mean, it looks like they're
You're right. 3 touchdowns. The one was a passing, receiving.
Yeah.
So 2 rushing, 1 receiving.
It looks like they're trying to be uniform with the running game and throwing game. I like what I'm seeing though, man. I turned on NFL Network and hear what they have to say, and all the guys were like, "Man, Cam got a Super Bowl team."
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we got some guys coming off IR now. Gunnar Olszewski, which is like, I don't know if you know much about him, but Gunner's sort of like an Edelman, slot receiver, same height, everything. So I'm excited for him coming back.
Yeah, was he? He's not a rookie, right?
He was rookie so his second season.
Yeah,
he was on IR last year. And,
okay.
So Gunner is going to be hopefully just like Edelman. So I'm excited to get him back. Hopefully,
quick on the feet.
Yeah, definitely. Alex says, "Is Spencer still a Patriots fan, or did he switch over to the Buccaneers fan club?"
Alex knows as well as I know. We're a Patriots fan, but I'm a Brady fan too.
Yeah, I don't want to see those guys go down there and fall flat in their face. That's for sure. I'd like to see them get to the Super Bowl, and of course, I'd like to see the Patriots get there.
Yeah.
We have a tough road though. Kansas, everything's going to go through Kansas City.
Yeah, and then but the Buccaneers, it's going to go either Seattle or Saints and
49ers.
Yeah, 49ers. The 49ers, they're pretty banged up too, man. I don't know. They got some people off, but I don't know. They haven't shocked me yet. I haven't seen any super fire from them.
Well, we get George Kittle back this week from what I saw today. I don't know where Jimmy G's at. I don't know how far, another week or 2. But the backup quarterback, Nick Mullins, he's been doing good. So there was an interesting stat about their backup, I think my buddy Kirby sent this to me today. Let's take a look here. Oh, I thought I had it here.
Yeah, the games, man, they're all pretty good. I saw the Cardinals game with the Lions, man. I was laughing so hard because Brent was out there super mad about what happened. And then of course Cowboys in Seattle. You almost got that correct on your fantasy league. I remember you were saying that you were going for the upset with the Cowboys in Seattle.
Yeah.
And it was a close game.
Yeah.
Dude, fourth quarter, I think it was a 3-point split or something in that effect, and Seattle hold it down. I mean, it seems like the past two games, with the Patriots and now the Cowboys keeping it close. They're not completely destroying the teams, and I think it's pretty clear, a clear-cut path on who's the Super Bowl, or sorry, the MVP of the league with Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes. I think those are got to be the two people right now that are.
I think there was. Let me see here. Right now, Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes, obviously. They had a power rankings out today. They have Kansas City first, Seattle second, Patriots third in the power rankings. Buffalo Bills right behind them. Green Bay Packers. Here it is. Nick Mullins backing up for Jimmy G. He has the most. He's third on the most passing yards. Okay, listen to this. First 9 NFL starts after 1950. Okay.
Huh.
First 9 NFL starts after 1950. Most passing yards. Number one is Patrick Mahomes at 2,800 yards, 810 yards. Sorry. Second is Andrew Luck at 2,631 yards, and Nick Mullins 2,620 yards. So he's the real deal. Big Nick Energy. I think they also call him something else, but Big Nick Energy. So if he continues to do what he's doing, might have a QB controversy there.
Yeah, I think Jimmy G is their guy, but.
So Patriots 36-20 over the Raiders. Rex Burkhead was going nuts. Sony Michel also rushed for a lot of yards in that. So it was good blocking up front, even though we lost David Andrews, our center, broken thumb. He's gonna that hurts. Last year we lost them all. We lost him for the whole season because of blood clots in the lungs, and then now we lose him because of the broken thumb, and it's going to be at least 4 to 6 weeks because it's his right hand snapping the ball. Chris says Lions. What Lions beat the foul or
Arizona.
Brent Elke's Arizona Cardinals. Lions with the victory, 26-23.
There's 4 teams that are undefeated: Titans, Steelers, Chiefs, and Bills.
Chris says Lions. It's our year. Oh, so it's this year. Okay. Chris, I think Chris is the only one watching. Chris says Nick Mullins, I think he's referring to here, is going to start dressing like Cam any day now.
Yeah. Well, Cam needs to get a haircut.
I agree. I don't know what the. Wish he would just.
I don't understand. I get it, I guess. Maybe I don't get it. That's the problem.
No, well.
This is a little off topic, but
Okay.
Cody Newman-Dahl, football related, was saying that I called him to see if he was going to watch the Lakers games last night.
Yeah.
And he's like, duh. And I'm like, hey, did you see that Patrick Mahomes knocked up his fiance? And I'm like, she definitely set in the family now
Yeah.
with all the money. And he's like, yeah, really. He should have. What Patrick should have done is he should have knocked up the Kansas City's Chiefs owner's daughter. Have you seen what she's looked like?
Yes, I have.
I don't know her name off the top of my head, but he sent it to me, and I'm like, holy cow! Because he said if Patrick doesn't do very well in football, he will eventually inherit an ownership of the team, and
Right.
for sure be set.
Well, let's hope that Mrs. Mahomes isn't watching. I have a feeling she's not, so we're good. That's funny though. Yeah, that's sort of like Triple H and Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah. Yep.
That's a good one. My Lakers getting it done though last night. Congrats to them.
Yep.
Going for number 7.
It was a bully on the paint, man. They're bullying in the paint.
Oh yeah. They were letting them play too. So
thank gosh.
Yeah, I know. Get back to the old days where you let them, get down in the paint and
elbow them in the nose.
Absolutely.
Bah.
Absolutely. Push them around.
They just don't have he has no size. I mean, the Lakers, man, they're huge.
Yeah.
But anyways, football. Hey, there's a game going on right now, and I just realized that your background is of today's game.
Yep. Denver Broncos against New York Jets. It's on right now, and actually,
second quarter, it's 10-10 with 6:20 remaining.
All right, 10-10. I think I went with the Jets on this, getting their first victory in our Pigskin Pick'em League.
Week 4. Unfortunately, I got the Broncos winning.
Oh, I did go with the Broncos also. Oh, see that? I didn't 18% with the Jets in our league. Yeah, I didn't get ballsy on that one. I thought I did.
Yeah, what we're seeing here is the Jets are going to have a losing season for sure.
Well, yeah.
The Bills, I'm actually shocked that in the AFC East, they are going to be in contention to bowing out with the Patriots, but I feel that long term, I'm expecting to lose maybe 2 or 3 games with the Patriots. I feel from the confidence that I'm seeing and the kind of leadership that we're seeing out of Cam and the weapons that the coaching staff has on the whole team with Cam and his play ability. I'm saying 13-2.
Ooh.
Or 12-3, something in that range.
This would, like I said, this weekend is, man, if we can just get this victory, that'd be awesome. That would do a lot for these guys.
I'm totally okay with losing this one because
I am, but I want to win it.
Yeah.
I think they said, I forget how many fans are going to be at this one. They're going to allow more in for this one. Go figure. But still, it's not going to be. I think it's like 15,000.
It's in Kansas City, right?
Yeah. We don't have to deal with, like 80,000 of them or whatever. Interesting thing I found out about the crowd noise, because I was wondering. I think we talked about this on the podcast. What does Chris say here? Do you think football will stop with COVID?
No. Trump said on his debate that he got football going. So He said,
Yeah, we just had Tennessee Titans. They had an outbreak of 8 players, I believe,
yeah.
and it's postponing. I got to figure out what to do in fantasy because it's postponing the Tennessee Steelers game and it's moving it to week 7. So Steelers won't have a bye week anymore. Tennessee won't, so they're going to play on week 7. But yeah, I got to move some players around now because I had James Conner.
How's that gonna? Just with something's gonna happen.
Yeah, Chris, like I said, look here. Might be a total of 11. I think there was 8 players and 3 staff members. Yeah, they're going to move it to week 7, so I don't know. Yeah, those guys are going to lose their bye week.
They're gonna make it up somehow.
Titans. So this was just updated 3 hours ago. The Pittsburgh Steelers Tennessee Titans games will not be played during week 4 following 2 additional positive coronavirus tests among the Titans. Let's see here. So they had 4 players and 5 team personnel members test positive.
Yeah.
Some of the players that tested positive were experiencing flu-like symptoms. The decision to postpone the game was made to ensure the health and safety of players, coaches, and game day personnel. NFL said the Titans facility will remain closed and the team will continue to have no in-person activities until further notice. NFL says the game scheduled for Sunday has been postponed to had originally been postponed to Monday or Tuesday, but now they're moving it out to week 7. The Minnesota Vikings, who played the Titans on Sunday, had no positive results in coronavirus testing, and their facility was reopened today. Yep. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, so sources told Adam Schefter that the most likely scenario for rescheduling will be to play the game in week 7 on October 25th. The Tennessee Titans' original bye week. Pittsburgh is scheduled to play Baltimore that week, but both the Steelers and Ravens have bye weeks in week 8, which would allow the NFL to make a change affecting only one other team. Wow. So that does throw a monkey wrench into things.
I'm a little lost on all the teams gonna have an equal one bye week, or is someone gonna get messed up?
Somebody's getting messed up. Steelers is one of them because Mike Tomlin's saying he's okay with not having a bye week. So they're willing to move it to week 7.
That's how you know you're ridiculous.
Yeah. Wow. So that's the first outbreak in the NFL. There was some before the season started, but this is the first. They're saying the first, what they're calling a community outbreak within the team because it happened. One person spread it to another.
Yeah, I read about that they test the players 1 or 2 days before, and then they don't test them again the day of. They test them 24 hours a day before, but then they don't test them the day of. Because they were saying it doesn't the lingering time that it takes for the virus to actually kick in
is
is more than a 24-hour period, so which is quite interesting.
But yeah, it's not going to stop football, I don't believe. So I think we'll be all right. But the scheduling, if this happens to break out, if this continues, I mean, to move these teams around and figure out where to do the games, and
they're going to run out of options, and then they're
I
going to have
know
to do something. But I don't see that happening.
I don't see the NFL just stopping. Yeah. So where were we? Getting off track. I think we were looking at our picks. But just to run down week 3 real quick. Dolphins, that was a Thursday night game, destroyed the Jaguars 31-13. I didn't watch a second of that game. Thursday night, man, they haven't been getting good games. I mean, tonight, Broncos, Jets. Last week, Dolphins, Jaguars.
Well, right now the game's tied, so
Is it? Okay.
10-10.
Still 10-10? All right. 49ers destroy the Giants. Giants are just in big trouble. 49ers 36-9. I think we all predicted that one. Browns beat the Washington football team, or as Jason Rona likes to say, Washington Bluestones.
Is he sticking by that?
He's sticking by it.
Okay.
Browns over the Reds. See that? I almost said the Redskins. 34-20. How about this one, Spencer? Bengals, Eagles. You know what that ended up? 2 0-2 teams going against each other. Somebody has to win, right? Right, Spencer?
Well, not really. It could be a tie.
It ends in a tie, 23-23. I couldn't be more happier. I would like to see the Eagles lose, but if they're not going to lose, a tie is just as good. Can't stand the Eagles. What did Joe Burrow do in that game? Let's see. Joe Burrow went 31 for 44, 312 yards, 2 touchdowns. If they get an offensive line behind him, they're going to be really good.
Poor guy.
Yeah, he's getting beat up back there. So yeah, you thought somebody would have to win? Nope. Bears, Falcons. Here's another one. The Falcons had a 15-point lead late in the game and blow it when Nick Foles. We know who we all know about Nick Foles, right, Spencer?
Unfortunately, we do.
He comes in for Mitchell Trubisky, MVP Mitch, they call him. He wasn't doing any good in the game, so they bring in Nick Foles. Nick Foles brings them back to beat the Falcons 30-26. And Dan Quinn still has a job. Remember we said last week, if Dan Quinn loses this game, he's probably going to be the first one to be fired.
I don't understand is Nick Foles, Super Bowl winner. Did he get Super Bowl MVP? When he went against the Patriots?
Yes, he did.
He switched to the Bears.
He went to Jacksonville for a while.
Jacksonville. But he's a backup.
He had injuries.
But he's a backup, and they bring him back, and he carried down the Falcons.
I think what the Bears, they were afraid to admit that Trubisky is just not going to work. So I think they were like, we're still sticking by Mitch, see what he does here. Struggled in this game. And they bring in Nick Foles off the bench. Nick goes 16 for 29, 188 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, that right there fired Mitch.
I don't think you're going to see – I think Mitch is done. Definitely at the end of the year, he's done in Chicago.
Speaking of the Eagles game,
just to think about it, the Bears took Mitch over Mahomes. They could have had Mahomes.
Well,
anyway, go ahead.
Eagles superstar quarterback, he's having some issues, and they were talking about throwing in their backup quarterback, which is Carson Wentz, 1 touchdown, 2 interception, and I'm sure I don't know who the backup is, but they had number 1 or number 2 pick.
Jalen Hurts, yeah.
Yeah.
Their backup, yeah.
And they were saying that might be something that they do in the near future. So,
well, I'm hearing that Hurts might be starting this weekend.
Yeah, well, there you go.
My sources tell me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like I said, I play a lot of fantasy, so I have to keep up on a lot of this stuff. But yeah, from what I'm hearing, Jalen's going to start.
Okay.
We'll see.
We'll see how that goes. But it's just
Yeah.
like Carson Wentz, talented quarterback. He's probably the best player, but what's going on here with these guys?
I really, to be honest with you, when Nick Foles won the Super Bowl, I said it after that. I'm like, they got to keep Nick. They have to. And they let Nick go. I mean, the dude won you a Super Bowl. He took.
Well, it's because that year Carson had a little bit of a hot streak,
got injured,
and they got injured. So they must have been just basing it all off that 3 or 4 game hot streak. It wasn't that many games that he won. It was, I think it was like 5 or 4 or 5 games that Carson won.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a little bit more, but yeah, I mean, the guy took you through all the playoff games, got to the Super Bowl, had an amazing Super Bowl performance, Super Bowl MVP, and we're keeping Carson.
I couldn't believe it. And I was like, you know what? Good. Let him go. Get out of that franchise. I just always hated the Eagles. And but I was like, you guys are making the wrong move. And everybody's like, friends of mine that are Eagles fans, oh no, man, Wentz is the future. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I mean, I know he's younger and stuff, but
well, just look at his career. The past few years, getting hurt, terrible last year in the freaking playoffs. They didn't do crap.
Yeah,
didn't do crap.
Yeah, well, and that's on them. It couldn't happen to a better franchise. The Buffalo Bills, and I think they what were they, 4th in our power ranking? Buffalo Bills beat the Rams, which I was shocked. I picked the Rams in that one.
Unfortunately, I did too.
Yeah, I thought the Rams could go in there and get that victory, and it was a close game, 35-32.
Well, what's interesting is the LA Rams had 478 total yards, and Buffalo Bills had 375. The LA Rams had 167 rushing yards, and Buffalo Bills had 101. Yeah, I wasn't that. I was shocked because I didn't watch it live. They must have had some bad play calls, but I mean, time of possession, LA had more minutes of time of possession than the Buffalo Bills. Yeah,
yeah, I mean, everything, pretty much the stats. If you were to just look at the
stats all line up. They both had 1 fumble lost, interception thrown, 1, both teams. What's crazy is the Buffalo had 2 punts. LA didn't have any punts. Sacks allowed
4
for Buffalo and only 2 for LA. I mean, if you just look at the pure stats and you didn't see what the score was,
yeah,
28 first downs for LA, only 23 for Buffalo.
Yep.
6 out of 10 third down conversions, 5 out of 10 for Buffalo. And then the one stat that Buffalo beat them in, which could have been the game winner, is this 4th down for 1. I don't know what that came out of, but 4 points. But yeah, that was a tough loss.
And I was incorrect on that one. Scott says, please, Broncos, don't suck and go 0-4. Yeah, you don't want to lose against the Jets.
Scott Spear, I know he's really loving how good the Patriots are doing right now because he hates the Patriots and Tom Brady, and he's pissed because Brady's doing good, Patriots are doing good, Broncos are doing terrible.
Well, you guys we're without Drew Lock for a while, right? So 17-10 Broncos ahead of the Jets. So I think you'll be all right. I think the Jets will collapse. And it's
they'll choke in the 4th. They'll choke.
Jets have the ball, 1st and 10 on their own 25. Okay, 1 minute left, 1:30 left before halftime. I did do a Madden simulation of that. I gotta go see what that turned out like in the Madden simulation. Go to our Facebook page. First is the goal. You spell it all out. First is the goal.
First is the goal. Yep.
Let's see. I always like to see what the Madden simulation does. Scott's telling you to shut up. And then Scott says, sweet, Broncos are ahead.
Love it.
I was watching something the NFL put out on YouTube the other day about the coronavirus, and I forgot that Von Miller from the Broncos got it also during the off season, but they were interviewing him. And why isn't that showing up for me? I'll look for that. But so the next game was Steelers-Texans. I thought the Texans can go in there and get a victory, but the Steelers win 28-21.
Yeah, I want to stats. How's Big Ben?
You look that up. I'm going to look at my simulation quick.
23 for 36, 237 yards, 2 touchdowns. I'm going to actually do some NFL QB rating. QB. Stats 2020. So this is interesting. Prescott is leading at the moment. 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Allen from Buffalo, 10 touchdowns, 1 interception. Wilson with 14 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Let's see my Broncos game here. I know I simmed it today. Okay. I'll have to just move on from that. Can't find it. Scott Spears says, I'm afraid they will choke. I don't think so. I think it'll be all right. I think it's going to end up being a blowout. Vikings, Titans. I predicted the Vikings to get a victory here, and it was Titans 31-30 over my Kirk Cousins Vikings. Titans go to 3-0. Vikings go 0-3. My boy Kirk Cousins gets 16 for 27, 251 yards, 3 touchdowns in the losing effort. Ryan Tannehill still on a tear, 23 for 37, 321 yards, no touchdowns, but a lot of yardage there in fantasy. We like that also. Derrick Henry tore it up with 119 yards, 26 carries. Wow. Okay.
I'm impressed.
Panthers.
Although 2 interceptions.
Is that what he had? Okay.
For Kurt.
Panthers, Chargers. This is another one I got. I'm wrong all over the place on week 3 picks, but I thought Justin Herbert can get the job done. He looked pretty good before. I went Panthers, or I went Chargers over to Panthers, but Panthers win 21-16. Both teams are 1-2 now.
I got 6 points out of our pick'em league. Terrible.
Well, you got to go get some to try and get ahead, but it could kill you too.
I'm not a betting person because I'd be wrong.
Colts beat the Jets 36-7. No surprise there. Seahawks, we talked about that earlier. Seahawks beat the Cowboys 38-31. Lions beat Brent Thelke's Cardinals 26-23. Kyler Murray, I have him on a fantasy team.
He has more interceptions than touchdowns in the whole 3 games that they've played.
Yeah, he ended up with 3 interceptions in this game, 2 touchdowns.
Kyle Murray, though, he had a 29 yards rushing, 270 passing yards.
I think he got me. I needed him. He was predicted to get in my fantasy league 30 points. He got me 19. So that kind of hurt me. Not kind of. He did. Packers over Saints 37-30. I went with
I'm a little shocked.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
Yep.
21 for 32, 283 for yards. And then Drew Brees, 29 for 36, better passer rating, 288 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. If you look at the fourth quarter, Aaron pretty much got a touchdown and a field goal, and New Orleans only got a field goal. So, yeah, it's tough to say.
So Packers moved to 3-0. Saints 1-2. After that first week, we thought, when he beat the Bucs, we're like, ooh, man, Super Bowl contenders still are, but kind of shocked they're 1-2.
Well, yeah, back-to-back losses though.
Yeah. Chiefs over Justin Jubert's Baltimore Ravens 34-20. And
this is crazy because I was watching this game and Kansas City kicked the ball to the Ravens and Ravens ran it down the field, literally, and I went and got a drink and I saw that they settled for a field goal and I'm like, those guys need to finish. Yeah. And I ended up stop watching halfway through because I was getting ready for bed and stuff. And I went back and looked at the stats just before halftime. Patrick Mahomes had 3 touchdowns for like 280 yards. And I look at the Ravens, Lamar, he had, at the time, it was 0 touchdowns for 80-something yards passing just before the half. And he finished with only 97 passing yards, 15 for 28, 1 touchdown. To me, when I see this, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, in my opinion, these two, and it might be a little bit too early for Lamar, but I'm pretty convinced that Patrick is the guy of the NFL. The next Brady, next Peyton Manning, whatever you want to say. But I feel like Mahomes and Lamar Jackson are going to be battling it out for a long time. And
yeah, the leagues. I wish we got Cam when he's a little bit younger, but because Cam's the same style. And the league's definitely shifted from pocket quarterbacks to, RPO type quarterbacks, which Nick Foles that we mentioned earlier was excellent at also.
Yeah. Well, Russell Wilson too. Russell and Cam are, I don't know the age gap, but they got to be pretty close. I think Cam might be a little bit younger. Let me check that. Huh?
I think he's 31. Cam.
Russell Wilson is 31. Yeah, same age.
Okay. Yep.
And then,
I'm just hoping the Patriots can I'd like to sign Cam. They're talking about, there's rumors that they might sign him here during the season. I'd like to see him lock him up for 3-4 years.
May 11th for Cam.
All right. Let's head to week 4. We got a halftime score on that Jets game. Broncos, 15 seconds ago before halftime, Broncos is winning 17-13. Oh, Scott, they're closing the gap. Look out. Upset coming.
I got to go to my Pick'em League, see what I got here.
was trying to get my boy Justin to come on here. He's our Ravens correspondent. I wanted to get on.
If Scott's still watching, I did pick the Blues to win.
Okay.
So
all right.
So we're on to week 4.
Yeah. Broncos. So week 4, I have so tonight I picked the Broncos over the Jets. 81% did. 18% went with the Jets. Colts, Bears. Phillip Rivers going up against Nick Foles.
I got the Bears.
I went Colts.
All right.
I have to go Colts. Phillip Rivers goes in there and gets the job done, and then the Bears are right back to having a QB controversy. Do we start Foles or MVP Mitch? That'd be terrible for the Bears fans. Jacksonville at Cincy. I'm going Bengals getting their victory here.
I got it too.
74% Bengals, 25 Jaguars. Okay. Cleveland at Dallas, easy one. Dallas, they're not going to lose this one. What will that drop the Browns to?
2 and 2.
2 and 2. Okay. Saints at Lions. You're going Saints. All right. I got Lions in that one.
Really?
Yep. Taking the Lions.
You got Stanford?
I have the Lions winning that one. Let's say I'm gonna give you a score of 28-17. We'll see if that happens.
Write that
down. Seattle at Miami. Can the Dolphins? Can Ryan Fitzmagic get it done? We need him to beat the. Well, we don't need him to beat the Seahawks. We don't want Dolphins in our division, but I went Seahawks. That's easy.
I wouldn't be mad or happy if they win or lose, but either way.
Yeah. Well, if we get Fitzmagic, they might be able to pull it out. If you get Fitztragic, it's going to be a tragic. What do you say? Travesty. That was Chris saying it's rough from being from Detroit. Baltimore at Washington. Baltimore Ravens, I predict, will bounce back from that loss. Though the football team is a good team. They're not.
Someone picked the football team, Washington football team.
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me either. I went Ravens. Brent Thelke's Arizona Cardinals at Panthers. I'm going with Thelke Cardinals here.
I think Murray will throw another touchdown or another interception or two, but they'll get the win.
Okay. Minnesota at Texans. Houston was rumored to sign Earl Thomas this week.
I got Texans.
You went Texans, all right. I got Kirk Cousins going in there, lighting it up with 4 touchdown passes, 480 yards passing.
Okay, and you also have the tooth coming too.
I got the Vikings winning that one.
All right,
getting their victory. Giants at Rams. That's easy. Rams. Giants don't stand a chance. Actually, I think the Rams are going to blow them out. Let's say 42-3.
Holy cow! Okay,
mark that one down. Rams are upset after that loss against the Bills. Patriots at Chiefs. Of course, I got to go with the Patriots. 93% in our league went with the Chiefs.
I have the Chiefs winning on this.
Oh, going against our boys.
It's all right. I'm trying to win the league though. I'm trying.
Oh man.
I picked myself over the Patriots this time.
All right. Bills at Raiders. I have the Raiders getting a victory there. I don't see them losing that.
The Raiders?
Yeah. 74% predict the Bills will win this game in early. 74.
I got the Raiders winning as well. But the Bills are 3-0 right now, so
I am losing my voice. 2 podcasts over 4 hours recording. I am losing my voice. I'm like, so yeah, I went with the Raiders. Eagles at 49ers. Nick Mullins gonna light the Eagles up, and I'm gonna enjoy every moment of it.
Yeah,
Never forget that Super Bowl loss. Philly special was an illegal formation, no doubt about it. Should have never counted. And then the touchdown that Jeffries caught, his foot was out of bounds. So that's 2 touchdowns you could take away from the Eagles in the Super Bowl against the Patriots. Patriots win the game. All right, 49ers.
It's like drop the mic.
That Super Bowl still hurts. I mean, our offense, total offense was over 520 some yards, Spencer.
Yeah, it was a record.
All right. Atlanta at Green Bay. I would love to see Atlanta go up by 20.
And then lose it.
And lose it again.
So we can see a for sure coach fired.
I think, yeah, that would be it.
Yeah, I got the Packers winning, but it would be nice to see the Falcons win this, but
right.
I don't. If they lose this game, that's not going to for sure make the coach get fired, because no one's expecting them to win. There's no way.
Even if they go up by 20 late in the third.
Well, yeah, that would be.
That'd be 3 in a row. 3 games in a row where you're up by whatever and below it.
Yeah, if that happens, then that's bad.
Can we agree that Dan Quinn will be the first coach fired?
Yes, definitely.
First one gone. Though Adam Gase from the Jets, he might be right there with them. That's going to be
the Jets.
The Jets are the Jets. Nobody expects a lot out of them. Right.
They said that they have the number 1 fans, though. They were saying, yeah. I saw something on the news that they're the Jet fans.
I know Fox Sports voted Buffalo as the number 1 fan base before the season started.
But maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, but Jets do have a strong following, even though they suck. But yeah, so Adam Gase, I think he's right there with Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn can't lose this game. I can't believe that Dallas fans. I was listening to a podcast and they were saying that if Mike McCarthy, loses another game here, that he's on the hot seat also. And I'm like, there's no way that they're going to fire him. I think we talked about this too. I just don't see him doing it. But maybe, I don't know.
What do you think is going to happen with Dak's contract?
I don't think they're going to pay him. They're just going to let him go.
You think?
Yeah.
What about
demand? I think they'll come with him. They'll say, "Hey, we're going to give you 30 a year." 30.
What if they franchise tag him?
Yeah, you never want to do that though, because then it just pisses the player off, and he can go out there and just give a half-ass effort. They can do that though, but
they've done it to there's been a lot of teams that have done it to their top players. I don't know how it does, like you said, with the players being pissed off, but
yeah, I mean, you try to avoid that. I mean, they could. The Patriots could do it to Cam. It's not in Cam's contract. It was written up in a way where they can franchise tag him, and so if he's really doing good here, and the Patriots don't really want to pay him, they could tag him. But that's where you're getting.
From what it sounds like, Cam is. I don't think he's going to go for big money. I think he knows he's pretty happy where he's at. He's got a good team, good coach.
I think they're going to get
if they can pay him respectfully.
Yep.
I don't think it's going to be. They're not going to pay him what Brady gets paid, $33 million, or whatever it is. But
I think it's going to be right up there, like 20, 25, 27, somewhere in that ballpark for 3
years.
Yeah,
I mean,
they got to pay him. I mean, they got to give him something.
Patrick Mahomes got, what is it, 50 or 55?
Yeah, I forget what his is, but it's insane.
It's
Look that
10
up.
years though. It's 10 years.
Yeah. I think the Patriots are going to get a deal done here, like mid-season. They're going to sign him, and because, like I said,
So they're pretty. So from your data and your inner sources, since you're super close with Robert Kraft, did he say?
Yeah, we hang out together a lot. Yeah.
Did he say that that they want to keep Cam long term, or do they want to get someone in the draft and start cooking up a new rookie?
No, I really think, from what I'm hearing, that they're going to sign him here mid-season, get the deal done here, and it's going to be like 3-4 year deal, probably like 25.
Yeah. So you're expecting if Cam wants to play too, he's 38, 35.
What is he now? 31.
31. So I mean, if
I
let's
think
just
he'll be
say
here. 4-year deal, 35 years old.
he won't be playing in his 40s. He'll be retired.
Right.
I think he'll play if he signs a 4-year deal. He's done after that. There's no way he's playing after that.
No, he'll be done.
That's why, like Patrick Mahomes, so there he's 21 or 22, 10 years, be 32. Dang, that's crazy. Cam right now is 31, starting his like new beginning of his career, and Patrick's 22, starting his career at $55 million. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. But I think we have to sign him. Obviously, the league is going the way of these RPO type quarterbacks, and Cam does it. He's great. He's great at it. So
he's a big dude.
Yep. I think you just have to keep him. You can't let him go. Because then, we got Stidham. No disrespect to him, but it's just the pocket type quarterbacks, I think, is just really disappearing.
The legends.
It's like the NBA. It was all, Shaq in the center and it was just pounded in the inside. And now it's just turned to a perimeter game, shooting threes. And NFL, definitely, you can see it. It's just, it's not just, it started 2 years ago, actually. And you can just see with the RPO type offense.
Russell Wilson, and
you need a mobile quarterback. And Josh McDaniels loves Cam Newton. He loves it. He loves being able to open up that playbook and run all these plays and trick plays and everything. And
I don't think we've seen all the stuff that they're wanting to show. I feel like they got some stuff deep down in the dungeon.
Yep, they haven't even opened up the playbook yet. And there was a rumor this week rumor today actually that the Patriots are going after Julio Jones at the Falcons. Not sure. I don't think the Patriots would want to pay him, but the rumor is they want one more big time receiver to be in there. So,
well, we'll see.
We'll see what happens. Definitely. All right, that was week. We ran over almost an hour there. I know you're a busy guy. Sorry about that, but
no, you're good. This was fun.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll be texting you during that Chiefs game.
I know.
I'll be like, "Woo! Touchdown!"
I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping. I hope I'm not going to. I first of all, I wouldn't turn the TV off early on them, but I would watch that whole game. I just hope it's competitive, close, and if we get a close game into the fourth quarter, I trust Belichick coming up with something. Defensively. I mean, look what we did to him. In the AFC Championship game 2 years ago. I mean, they shut down Tyreek Hill with one catch. All they did was shadow him with two guys, and they made everybody else beat him, and they couldn't. So
I think we'll be fine.
I don't think it's gonna be a blowout like Ravens game was.
I wouldn't mind seeing the guy sack Patrick Mahomes, maybe bust his ankle a little bit on his knee.
Bust his ankle a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit.
Or something funny like a butt fumble or something.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what Belichick does, what he comes up with for Mahomes.
Yeah.
We have a lot more speed this year, so I'm a little worried about the secondary because we have been getting torched, But man, if Mahomes is throwing these
People got to step up.
yeah,
The shovel pass, that's total BS.
Oh man, I'm like, I know he just goes, and it's like, what is going on here? And then he's jumping up in the air, jumping back down, throwing it over here, and looking over this way, throwing it that way. I'm like, oh no, like this is not good.
That's why you pay him the big bucks.
Yeah, I guess so.
He's worth it.
Yeah, he is. He is. It's gonna be a competitive game though. I don't think we're gonna go in there and fall flat on our face.
Yeah.
Big game, big game. If we can get that victory, oh man, that would go a long way.
Yep. Big confidence boost.
Yeah. So what's your prediction for Sunday then?
Well, I think it's going to be 28-31, and I believe it's going to. I'm in the Pick'em League. I picked the Chiefs, but in you and I's conversation, I'll be 28-31 Patriots.
All right. Yeah. It's going to be the first one who gets the 30. Whoever gets up there first, I think that's who can win that. So, yeah, 34. I got to go 34-31 Patriots.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens.
All right.
That was it. Week 4 coming up. What was it 17-13 the game right now? Yep, 17-13 started the third. So go check that out, see how that ends. See if who was that? Scott? That's Scott's team?
Scott Spear, yeah.
Yep. All right. Scott Spear. We'll see if your Broncos could pull it out. You don't want to lose against the Jets, so
oof. I hope it ends in a tie.
Like that Eagles game. Or the Bengals game. Bengals.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. It's unreal. Anyway.
All right, man.
Join us, guys.
Thank you.
I've had a couple people ask me to throw this up on audio also. I have to send in approval on that with all these like iTunes and all them. So I probably will be doing that also. So you'll have it on Facebook Live, but you also have an audio. You guys can download it. You're traveling or whatever, you can listen to it. So, but yeah, it's fun to do. We figured we'd give you a little different side of Spencer. He's always talking RC. You just did a Facebook Live video yesterday, right?
Yep.
You try to do them once a week? Is that what you're doing?
Once a month.
Oh, okay.
Kind of deal. Yeah.
Give everybody lowdown on all the setups.
Yeah, lowdown previous races, setups, what we're doing, what events we're coming up on, and I do a little bit of wrenching so people can tune in. And obviously, you and I talked about we bring some people on board. So we did yesterday night. So I brought into we were able to have some Aussies come on the show. Ray Monday from Australia, another gentleman from Australia. So yeah, it's been cool. StreamYard, man, it's the future.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it really. I just love how you get the comments on there. You can bring them up on the screen, or people call into your show then too. So
yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. So Spencer, obviously he's doing the Facebook Live videos, and when he has time, he's on. We're doing this football podcast to give you a different side of Spencer. So, and hopefully,
well, I appreciate you having me on, man. And
great.
We'll keep things going.
Yeah, spread the word, everybody. That way we get more followers to get this thing going.
Just definitely.
First is the goal. So we did tie RC into that. So are you traveling anywhere this weekend?
This weekend, no. Next week I go. I leave Wednesday to go to OCRC, do some club racing, and doing some private testing and some secret testing. So.
Oh, okay.
Be there for the weekend and come home Monday morning. And I believe I have like a week and a half off. Then I head to Myrtle Beach for the Masters of Dirt race. So
okay,
be all over, coast to coast.
Coast to coast. Wow, like a rock star over here.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
so we may have to. Huh?
I was gonna say I feel like a rock star, but I don't know if it's the rock star actual. We're not eating sushi and filet mignon.
No, but I think it's cool. it's cool. I mean, what you're doing and then interacting with all the fans and stuff like that. And I saw you at LCRC at people lining up, get your autograph, and you're really cool to them and nice. And it's what it's all about, man.
Yeah, the LCRC race, that I couldn't believe how many racers there was. They had 480 entries, and I've never been to an event, I swear on this, where I saw so many people not wearing race shirts. And when I say this, I mean like just so many customers that were there that were just racing for fun with their mom, with their parents, older people that didn't know nothing about the hobby. Yeah, gosh, the LCRC crew, amazing crew with the people. So yeah, hats off to them. It was awesome to actually able to see you there, and we talked about the OJ story, and
yeah.
But
I was trying to find that video for you, but I think YouTube took it down. So
it probably did. Probably did.
Alex K says, "Tell Spencer it's game time soon. Gotti can join if he wants." What are you guys playing? Warzone?
Yeah, Warzone.
All right, I need Alex. I'm not sure if I have your gamer tag, but I need yours, Spencer.
I'll when I hop on here in a few minutes, I'll just take a picture of the name, and you can just send it. I'll send it over.
Alex, I don't know if I have time tonight because I got podcasts to edit up. We did a Ripcast earlier, so probably not tonight, but
we'll definitely have to get on soon.
I'm always up for Warzone. So, all right, guys, thanks for joining us on week 4 of First is Goal. We'll catch you. Spencer's traveling next week, so I don't know if I need a fill in or maybe we'll do it before you leave on Wednesday. You just let me know anytime.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want to distract you from racing and stuff. You know what I mean? Like you need to focus.
I'll say we could probably do something Wednesday night, but I'll be on my phone, so I don't know how. I can. It's probably better. I can probably take my laptop, but I'll text you.
Well, we could do it Monday or Tuesday, whatever. So, Alex K says, "No worries. Need help carrying Spencer."
Okay.
So he's got to carry you in Warzone, huh? How many Warzone victories you guys got?
I think I have 38.
38 Warzone victories?
Yeah, 38 or just under 40.
You and Alex, like you guys going into the team?
I think Alex and I for sure have well over 20 wins together, but there was times where I have played with other friends that have wins. So
oh my god, I'm not. I can't. You guys would be carrying me.
Like my KD. Alex and I's KD. He's a little bit better than I do. Mine's positive. It's like 1.12, 2 kills a game. But I've played over 3,000 games, so it's like when I first started, I was super bad. So all my stats, right. I'm trying to we average over 20 plus kills, 30 kills in a duo or a trio game with our boys. So
it's like are you actually playing people online?
Oh, we're playing people online.
Are you talking Warzone? Or are you talking Team Deathmatch?
No, Call of Duty Warzone, not Team Deathmatch.
Wow, damn, you guys are good. Jesus,
I mean, it's not that good. One of my buddies plays, and he has over 300 wins in Warzone.
All right. I don't think you want me on your team, Alex, because I only have 6 Warzone victories, and I was carried through all 6 of them.
If you have wins, then that means you're good enough. So no, I mean,
I was carried to those 6 wins. Believe me.
All right.
Don't contribute much at all. All right. You guys, again, please spread the word about the podcast so we can get a community growing here, and we look forward to doing it during the NFL season, and then pick it up next year during the NFL season. So there we go. All right, Spencer, thanks for your time. We'll catch you guys on the next episode.
See you, man. Take it easy.